maybe it was not just a bang. It didn't happen in one instant. It roared for a certain length of time and slowly creation began to happen. So the first form, the first god was known as the roarer. Rudra means the roarer. Today modern science proves that the whole existence is just vibration. It is not my invention, it is a scientific fact. Where there's a vibration, there has to be a sound. Yes? Is it okay? So, you're not just a vibration, you are a sound. Those who are making the sounds and those who are not, all of you are just one piece of sound. This is what modern science is telling you. And somewhere way back, somebody told you, first there was a word, and the word is God. A sound is a word, isn't it? A word is a sound, rather. So a word is just a sound. So they said, that word is God. Because anybody who's looked at the existence closely can see that what you call as creation and what you call as the creator cannot be separated. If you separate it, creation will cease to exist. Unless it's constantly supported by the source of creation, not for a moment can this creation process go on. Because creation is not a done thing, it is an ongoing thing. Yes? Are you an ongoing thing or you're a done thing? You're an ongoing process. Without the involvement of the source of creation, how would the creation be an ongoing process? It is constantly involved, it cannot be separated. So it is because of this, they said, first there was word. That means from total, unmanifest existence, when it began to manifest, the first thing that happened was sound. Even the scientists agree it was a big bang. A bang means a sound, right? In India, it's very beautifully expressed. The first and only one god who existed in that part of the world was Rudra. Rudra literally means one who roars, a roarer. So why they called him Rudra is, that is the beginning of creation, because it's a roar. The scientists call it a bang. Now, the scientists are withdrawing that bang theory, that one big bang theory, and they're saying there were a series of bangs. So one very popular physicist right now, who's written very popular books, recently he wrote a book, I didn't read this, I met him. He wrote a book called Endless Universe. Yes, Endless Universe. Always science has believed that everything has a beginning and an end. Now physicists are talking about an endless universe. The yogic system has always been talking about an ever-expanding universe. For the first time, top-level physicists are beginning to recognize that there is no beginning and an end, it is an endless universe. It is a popular theory going on right now among the scientific community that universe may be endless. So when I was in conversation with him, I asked him, is it possible that it was not a bang, but it was a roar, a continuous roar. He thought about it, he looked at many things and then he said, it's possible. Maybe it was not just a bang, it was a roar. It didn't happen in one instant, it roared for a certain length of time and slowly creation began to happen. So the first form, the first god was known as the roarer. Rudra means the roarer. So I asked, how many times do you think he could have roared? He said, we cannot say. We cannot say because we have no way of knowing how many times, but obviously he's roared more than one time. Then I said, someday if your research takes you there, keep this as a guide point. He has roared 84 times. He asked, how do you know? On what basis are you saying? I said, by looking into my system, I'm saying, creation has roared 84 times. And it will roar further, many more times. A maximum of 112 times it will roar. When it roars the last time, then there will be no beginning and end, it'll be a perpetual creation. That's too far, but I told him, you hold this 84 as some kind of a guidepost and you have machines and mathematics. I didn't learn 1 plus 1 how much. You learned all those things, you work on this someday. Someday if you arrive at a number, you will arrive at this number, it will be 84. How is this possible, he asked. I said, see, if you cut a tree today, people look into the rings of the tree and talk about, in the last 1,000 years, when a drought happened, when excessive rain happened, when a fire happened, everything, right? If you cut into this system with your awareness, the very history of this creation is written into this one. 84 times the creation has roared. We are in this 84th roar. What has happened as a result of that 84th roar is where we are.
99% of the cosmos is unmanifest. This dimension of unmanifested existence is called shiva. Shiva means that which is not. When that which is not is just there, if little bit of energy play happened, which we refer to as Shakti, suddenly he roared. When he roared, he took the form of an ellipsoid. Today there are computer-simulated images of what the Big Bang could have looked like. They're all in the form of ellipsoid like this. This is what we refer to as the linga or the first form. So we said that which was Shiva, that which was unmanifest, when it manifested, it came out in the form of a roar. A roar means a Rudra, a roarer is a Rudra. He roared for a period of time. So that phase is called as Rudra. When he settled down into many manifestations today that we refer to as creation.